5. Like it's still very it's still very early. You're still gonna lose your stock like super quickly. So here we are getting into our next game, or to the first game yet.
I don't know what you mean. This is the first game. Yeah, we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, so balance. Go into that ledge, which honestly, that's a Wii Fit thing that you're viable to do. You can stay off stage for a while.
Man, great turnaround right there to get the up tilt instead of going for like I don't know, neutral air, backside head tilt. Goes for the double up tilt, gets a free grab.
Oh, that's interesting that you could use the soccer ball to kind of negate the mortar a little bit.
Away that splash works out.
At least a thing to keep in mind if you're trying to edge guard as a snake. But you see the soccer ball's buying balance a ton of space. I mean, got him off the ledge right there. And okay, no more deep breathing. He's trying to call out, I think, maybe the high cipher right there.
Yeah, there's a high cipher, maybe a high double jump. But either way, yeah, he's not going to be able to find the mark on that. Still getting a lot of damage. Hits the ball yet again.
The snake at the ledge, which, no, I mean, honestly, if we tall over, because sometimes the snakes will just go high. Ooh, I like the not going to the ledge right there, actually. It's good by AOM to realize that he had the ability to just double jump onto stage, but he hit forward tilt, man. That thing hits harder than you think.
Yeah, the forward air that started up, actually, that ends up being, like, decently safe when you're in deep breathe. So if he went for a shield grab, he wasn't going to get the shield grab before the forward tilt came out. So, you know, sometimes you'll end up getting trapped off like that. Forward tilt in this, or forward air in this game actually just got like a super huge bump anyway, hitbox-wise and landing lag-wise. So actually a pretty decent move to throw out now. Okay, there it is. Good tricks off the ledge, goes for the double up.
I like the patience by Balance, though. He's leaving himself open to cover so many options after, you know, AOM chooses something. Look at the short hops, too. I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing you definitely want to look out for, too, is getting fast fall, short hop, neutral air, because it's always going to lead to something else. So yeah, just like that, man. Even though he didn't start off nearly as hot as he did in the first, you know, the first little iteration of this match that we had, he still has all 3 of his stocks. He's still keeping the match mostly in his favor. Oh, nice tech though. I'll give it up.
The snake makes that back anyways, but it's really nice to see the tech, the awareness from AOM. I mean, that can definitely get him a stock if he's keeping track right now. Balance is looking for something goofy right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to end this in style. Gets another deep breathe.
Sometimes in a crew battle, I'm like, don't do that, but you're holding on to the stock. Like, we can live a pretty long while.
Yeah, I mean, I think Wii Fit's like pretty much like the most middle, one of the most middle of midways. So you don't have to worry about like dying too early, but you also won't be like living for super long unless people are not hitting you to the right side of the stage. 131 though, and you still get a little bit of a heal off of that. So, still living.
I know that is all about that base knockback with that forward tilt from Snake. Not a lot of growth, so center stage you're pretty all right to take one of those.
Oh, wow, that was a wild dash attack. I cannot believe he got away with it. The F tilt is not going to be enough to finish just yet. So one up tilt is all he really needs right here. That is all that AM Rocks needs. But unfortunately, the roll on, you got to be susceptible of the Wii Fit roll on. It is actually deceptively far and fast.
That's the athleticism.
Yeah. Off the ledge from a pull-up position into a full roll. Let's go.
Yoga's not for nothing, man.
It really isn't, dude. I've been like, I play Ring Fit Adventure, and there's like yoga moves in there. That is no joke.
That is no joke. I got to look into it. I mean, most of y'all are from Texas. You see my stomach. I know. I got to get on that. And now Balance. I mean, you know what? After a 3-stock game 1, I mean, that's a really solid. I mean, and a correct lead too. I think it's pretty safe to lead a Wii Fit as well. I mean, might have a few losing matchups here and there, but generally it's about, does my opponent also know how to play my character?
Yeah, it's like, does my opponent know how to play against me, and will they deal with, like, you know, the annoying parts of Wii Fit. You know, the ledge play can be a little rough to deal with. The fact that she does have 2 projectiles, the fact that you can mix up your soccer ball, you know, what you hit it with and where it goes. It's a lot to deal with from a distance, but if you're a short character, you kind of cut down on that, and if you're an aggressive character, you really cut down on that. So, see how this one plays out. Who do they bring up next?
You know, I'm not actually sure. Again, this is one of the teams that I'm not as familiar with in Texas Wesleyan. I can tell you just by looking at any of the guys on UTD. Because, you know, they're tournament regulars up here in DFW. But honestly, it's just kind of going to be a surprise to see whoever Texas Wesleyan brings out right now.
Does Zach still go to UTD, or did he graduate? UTD Zach?
Oh, UTD Zach? No, he literally moved up to Washington, like in Seattle. He works for Wizards of the Coast now.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, like he's literally developing stuff for Magic the Gathering. It's super cool.
Big shout outs, man. Yeah. That was like I guess I never asked what UTD stood for, but he's the first, like, whenever I hear UTD, I always think of him first.
UTD Zach, yeah. The funny part is that Balance's name is Zach, so for a second I was like, I mean, yeah, he's here.
He's right here.
It's like, he's right here, man. UTD, I mean, also big shout-outs to UTD Zach. I mean, when he was still down here at the beginning of Ultimate, he really helped get the scene together with, like, our PR. Got a lot of, like, bracket stuff together, helping us run tournaments. He's a fantastic TO when he gets the chance.
All right, man, yeah, big shout-outs. So here we are. Got to go put some extra tags in, obviously, you know. I think that's one of the things that, like, should have streamlined. Is that if we knew these people were going to play in the free battle, we should have had to put all their tags in. Yeah. But at the same time, though, like, from the high school one, only 2 people needed to play in the first free battle, so like that's a bunch of tags you may not even get a chance to use. That's fair. So I feel you.
I mean, especially if you're Burleson, you go, okay, well, we just send in Essence at the start, and however many stocks he takes. Okay, so Wii Fit versus Fox. Now this could potentially be a nightmare if the Fox goes off stage.
Yeah, it's one of those matches where I feel like it's like 60-40 both ways.
Yeah.
So like if Fox keeps getting put off stage and is forcing the recovery situation a lot, then yeah, it's really bad for him. But Fox also is a really good rushdown character, decently, and has like really good options on shield. So landing behind Wii Fit is like usually what you don't want to do. Her best out of shield options back here, or his best out of shield options back here. But landing in front and just pressuring the shield all the time can be a little rough for Wii Fit to deal with. So we'll see.
And I think I also especially like the choice of Smashville here from Music Spirit 541. I think that this is especially as I'm starting to play Fox recently, I found this is a great stage for continuing juggles if you can keep your opponent kind of guessing on if they're going to go off the platform, if they're going to stay on that Smashville platform. Fox has got tons of coverage, but Wii Fit can do it just the same.
Yeah. All right, yeah, right back off to the ledge, man. I feel like it's so hard. That's the thing, though. Like, as a Fox player, finding ways to, like, really threaten Wii Fit to get off of the ledge a lot is hard because, you know, Fox is not going to go off stage. You put yourself in a position where you have the Firefox, you're going to get spiked. So you have to basically just play at this part of the ledge and hope that you can stop this.
Yeah. Gotta be patient at the ledge, because otherwise you're going off. And I mean, honestly, right now, Balance gets deep breathing. Fortilt might kill at the ledge. I mean, Fox is so light. People forget how light he is. Okay.
Yeah, Fox is definitely one of the lighter characters in the game. I think he's definitely bottom 10 for
bottom
sure.
10
he
for
might
sure.
be. He's very close to 5, if anything.
I think he's like 6 or 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Balance though. I mean, again, midweight character. That can make it a little hard for Fox to actually get these down air confirms. Neutral is going to work just fine. I love the play with the soccer ball. Goes for it again. We'll see if he can pick up the edge guard. Wow, Balance is going to have to get a long recovery here. Shine Spike?
Okay, I have to give it up, though. Very smart for him to go low instead of going for another side B. Balance was there to try to get the side B, or his own side B spike on it. So instead he goes low and almost finds a stock off that. Wow, big 49%.
That was like 2 or 3 moves.
Let's go.
Balance is showing the power of Wii Fit.
He's also showing the power of the header get up. So even if you block that, Wii Fit usually has a frame advantage because of how much damage how much is hitting your shield, but how much shield stun it does as well.
Does a ton. We'll see if Balance can do a ton with his stocks as well. It's an untackable back air. It's another 3 stock for UTD and Balance.
Yeah, so I think that, you know, if TXWES is the wild card team, I think the one team they probably did not want to go against in the first round was UTD.
Probably UTD. This is the juggernaut of this tournament. Like I said, UTD has won like these national collegiate tournaments. You know? And now on a smaller scale, you'd expect to see much the same. And Balance is saying, yeah, I'm here.
Might not even need the team. So Balance has taken out 2 people without losing a single stock. I mean, and he was a lot closer to losing a stock there. You know, if that Firefox traded it on maybe a different part of the stage, that could have been like a stage spike, but unfortunately it did not, and sent him a little further out instead of further down. And so he got a chance to recover again, and now we'll be seeing our 3rd player from TXWES.
I'm wondering who. I mean, if I'm looking at the list, the other player that I know on this list is Zeno
from TXWES.
From TXWES.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard from somebody that I was asking around that he's a Belmont player. So whenever we see Zeno, I mean, I don't want to ever play Belmont against a Wii Fit. Because we were talking about Fox struggling off stage against Wii Fit. It's kind of a little bit of the same.
But Belmont's like, this might just be from personal experience, but I don't like that matchup because I feel like the way that you have to play it is so patient. However, Balance looks like he's very patient. So he might love this matchup. Like, your Sun Salutation will go through everything, anything that like he can throw except for, I think, the axe. And I think if it's full charge, it still will go through the axe. But since they like to throw cross a lot, you full charge Sun Salutation, they'll get hit in cross lag. You can throw it through the holy water, and on top of that, like most of the time, if they're ranging, you know, they're trying to range in front of you, you can also just soccer ball them or just throw another Sun Salutation. It's just sometimes if you're forced to fight a Belmont, that ends up being an issue.
Yeah.
Because the range is it's a lot to deal with. And Wii Fit does not have range like that.
Not at all, no.
That is an exact character.
Every 30 to 45 seconds, you get some speed, but, you
Yeah.
don't get any of that. But
Ness. Okay.
Yeah, no, instead we're going to be seeing a Ness right now, which is a popular character in this region for some obvious reasons. We have a few good Nesses here. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like every Ness in this region has some sort of different playstyle, like whether they're very PK Fire heavy, whether they just want to throw out a lot of aerials and play up close. And I think that might be the key to beating a Wii Fit is using a lot of those aerials. So we'll see what K Diddles is able to do.
Yeah, you definitely need to use some aerials, and also your out of shield options with Ness is actually really super nice. Your neutral out of shield will throw quite a bit of Wii Fit's pressure. So instead of going for shield grabs and things, you got to go for those neutralized out of shield. Unfortunately, though, he can't get in the shield because he can't hit the ground. Like, oh my! Would have been a crazy snipe. That was smart. And wow, so he bounced so far back that he wasn't even able to get the second PK Thunder to get him back to stage.
Yeah, you got to initiate it pretty quickly. Dude, if that soccer ball in the
Would've
full
hit,
arc,
yeah.
an Ephus pitch to take out, I think I might have had to leave.
Yeah, it was super smart, like manipulation of the soccer ball, going for the reverse up tilt. So up tilt would actually send the ball behind you, so you have to turn it around so it sends behind you. Oh, going for the stomp.
Tried it again, dude. Balance's soccer ball control is better than ever.
Yeah.
He's usually very good with it. I didn't
That
know
was
he could do that.
That was dope. So Balance doing quite a bit, uses the wind box of the Sun Citation and then hits it later.
Now finally some stage control from K Diddles, but he commits to that PK Fire right up close and Balance. 2 quick stocks.
16%. Okay,
I mean,
there it is. I mean, you know what? That's the one thing that you don't want to do a lot of. I mean, spot dodging is great in this game for sure. But like, if the Wii Fit is always going for the falling and neutral airs, then you're basically just getting your spot dodge ate up all the time. So sometimes you gotta, get aggressive in the skies.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh! There we go. Forward smash, calling out that forward movement. PK Flash. I mean, Balance is going to be able to stay off stage as long as he wants to avoid that. Not to mention that the soccer ball can knock you out of it.
Yeah.
Definitely not the tool of choice, I guess. Balance, though, he's got control again. Now the PK Fire knocks that out, and that's interesting.
Yeah, did not know that. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was full charge or not, but I feel like it was.
It is full charge, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a crazy trade, or crazy good trade to know.
I think this blocks everything. You can't shoot a Wolf Laser through it. I know that.
Okay. Wow. Usually that thing goes through everything.
Yeah.
Fourth throw.
I know Balance still putting a lot of pressure onto K Diddles right now off stage with these projectiles, and that air dodge means it's Dunsky's another 3 stock for Balance.
Yeah, he really had nowhere to go. The only thing I think he could have tried is to go for early PK Thunder and try to position to go straight for the ledge. But as soon as the air dodge was out, like, yeah, you pretty much knew it was over. You had to air dodge close enough to the stage for PK Thunder to matter, but you also had to air dodge far enough to not get spiked, and you couldn't do both.
No. I mean, Wii Fit, again, just off stage, an absolute menace. And Balance has been a menace, on and off stage. It's just so, like, shocking to me, I guess, to see that Balance has actually been spending most of his time on stage. Like, back in Smash 4, and I know this was most of Wii Fit's plan back there. I mean, it was literally sit on the ledge and throw some projectiles. This is what almost made me die. If that had been half a second earlier, it's a dead Ness. That's a clip of, like, the end of the century.
Yeah.
Right there.
And he actually could have made that back with the right angle. I just now saw it again. He went a little too further up and he couldn't get the drift. But if he went for the right angle and actually just hit it, he could have hit the ledge. But regardless, man, it didn't matter, man. That is his third 3 stock. And now he's going up against another one from TXWES. We'll find out who it is in a second.
Yeah, the 2 left for Texas Wesleyan here are OT Legend 50 and Xeno. So, I mean, got to see who we're going in there. I mean, it might be that they want to save Xeno for once the Wii Fit's down to like a stock or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. He's going to be the anchor. He's going to have to do the most work. It's just at this point in time, like we didn't have to see if someone will even get past UTD Zach. Like we were talking about how, Burleson had to send their second player in for literally the last stock. We might not even get that here. Like he already has 2 more people to deal with.
Yeah.
And he has all 3 of his stocks.
The thing is that a lot of people wouldn't even consider Balance to be. I mean, like Balance is obviously an amazing player. Most people wouldn't even consider him to be the #1 player on UTD. Most people would give that to Oryx or Akito.
Okay.
So there's a lot of talent on UTD, but
yeah,
we're gonna be seeing Balance now take against the Zelda of OT Legend 50.
Okay.
And Zelda, I mean, you at least got the the invincible. Is it invincible or intangible? The neighbors love.
Yeah,
it's just so big that it almost feels like it doesn't matter.
yeah. Like tangible or not, I feel like that move is just honestly like super huge. So.
Not getting through it at all. But yeah, we'll see if Balance can do what he's been doing to OT Legend.
Okay, goes for the spike instead. I think if he had just jabbed it right there, he would actually have the good angle for it. Regardless, though, just OT Legend stuck here at the edge.
See, okay, neutral getup. It's one thing that a lot of people haven't been doing against Balance. They've been doing a lot of really committal options off the ledge. He's been eating that alive.
Okay, the roll on. See, and now the thing is, OT Legend actually had the right idea for a lot of rolls, but you have to account for how far we could roll into that stage and how quickly. So, yeah, that was rough.
Ooh, really good use of that forwarder right there. I mean, that got you away from Balance hitting you at all right there. Flying right over him with the table, but now you're Zelda back on the stage. Balance is on the stage too, though.
Yeah, Balance is definitely on the stage, keeping the stage control mostly on his side, but even when he doesn't, obviously he's going to play. Yeah, you got to watch out. The ball has a hitbox forever. Nice block and the down smash.
Really nice recognition there from Balance, and he actually, that down smash sends it such a disgusting angle.
Yeah, and that was actually, as you said, really good recognition, because I feel like a lot of times people are not super prepared for Zelda to show up on stage like that, and then they end up getting hit at least once. But even on the first time that OT Legend went for it, it got blocked and punished.
I like the patience, though, in the approach from OT Legend right now. Like, he's making sure that he has an opening before he gets anywhere near Balance. Forward smash, it's not going to be punishable. He may have been able to see if Balance would punish him, but he definitely respected the idea of, okay, maybe he knows that you don't really challenge Zelda forward smash.
Yeah. So Balance now super close to getting a fourth 3-stock here.
Yeah. Something that I have not seen in a collegiate crew battle yet, but he's still got to pick up this ledge trap before he wants to get that done. Spot dodge, but no punish from OT Legend.
Yeah, OT Legend going to try to set it up, and the roll one still gets him through. OT Legend, I feel like, his setups are there, but he's missing the last piece. Like, you got to recover. You got to cover both options. So you basically have the the Phantom to pretty much cover like everything except for the roll, and then you cover the roll. Okay. Yeah, and that back air should send it, and there it is, a fourth 3-stock for Balance. One more person left, I think, unless it's just 4-man crews.
No, this is 5-man crews, I believe. Okay. So that leaves Xeno to be the only one to try to do what Balance has so far been doing to his team. Man, boy, that would be something.
This is not the way that you want your crew battle to go. This is not the way you want to look at the crew battle as an anchor. Like, y'all couldn't do anything to this fan's first stock. Like, y'all gave me no leeway.
I mean, that's the thing about Wii Fit, is that if you feel like you're in danger, go to the ledge.
Yep.
They'll commit eventually.
Yep. I mean, she has the power. It's so crazy to me too. There's like, when you play, like, as you play as Wii Fit, you get used to the ditto where there's always someone who's down to sit on the ledge like that, and then you just jump, like you preemptively jump and go for a spike. But like when you're playing against it, I feel like most people they just respect the ball option so hard, and so therefore they're just allowed to get away with what shouldn't work that much. Like, it should definitely work a little bit, but it shouldn't work as much as it's working right now.
Yeah. I mean, we saw a couple of people literally running all the way back to center stage when the Wii Fit was on the ledge because they were trying to not get hit by that soccer ball. Sometimes they would still get hit by the soccer ball.
Yeah.
And, you just got to be able to at least challenge that space. Again, you can shield at the ledge, and that'll give you the time to react to whatever the Wii Fit wants to do getting back up.
Yeah. But see, when you're at that point of shielding right next to the ledge, that's when the Wii Fit header, the header get up comes up, and then you get, like, a bunch of your shield taken, and they still basically have some form of frame advantage. So, I mean, there's a lot to watch out for. I think you want to stand basically in roll range. So that way, like, if she does roll on, you can cover it. If she doesn't roll on, you can kind of try to react to the soccer ball, and you stand out of header range or header get up range.
That makes sense. And you were saying that, Wii Fit has that really long roll distance.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that roll distance is it has ruined me for other characters. I'd be rolling off the ledge of Sheik, and I'm like, wait, you can't do that. That's not a thing anymore.
I didn't go anywhere. What did this game do to me?
Oh, man.
So,
okay.
I mean, man, yeah, so the Richter's going to come out from Xeno. Balance obviously going to stick with the Wii Fit. I mean, he has to. That's how a crew battle works. But what we saw 14 stocks from Essence earlier in the high school crew battle. Balance is maybe looking to smash that record.
Yeah, he's trying to get the hot 15, man, and he's set up to at least tie the record already, seeing that he still has all 3 of his stocks. So this is just this is a full game runoff. Rolls in, gets himself to the grab. Oh my God, that was a lot of damage.
Oh my God, yeah, 53 right off the bat. Now Balance wanted to get that forward tilt. Yeah, send the Rector off stage. You saw that earlier in that last match.
Yeah, it's a little harder to do like at earlier percents. The berry does not last nearly that long. Even at 120, if you're playing against someone like Nairo or something who has like a godlike match, you're still not getting F tilt off. And I think he might be. Yep,
he's gone. A deep breathing soccer ball and that far off stage. Sorry, Mr. Belmont.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about right there. Yeah, it goes right through the cross. So the cross ends up being, when it's full charge, the cross ends up being an option that ends up getting punished.
That's something to be careful of, especially if you're Xeno. We've seen a lot of use of the cross so far, especially throwing behind him just to make sure that Balance has to be careful about how he approaches him.
Wow at that. The reverse stomp, caught the roll. Might have actually caught the standard get up too with the extended hitbox. If he stood up and the deep breathe F tilt, almost going to be enough.
I'm amazed that he actually made that back too, but forward tilt going to come through. Balance looking solid as ever. One stock away from soloing with one stock.
That is actually wild.
I mean, that would be the greatest crew battle performance I've ever seen. Nice parry, though. I wouldn't have been ready for that.
Yeah, I'll give it up. You have to straight up give it a balance, man. If he wasn't already in, you're like, all right, man, who are some of the Wii Fits that like you want to watch? Like he's definitely put himself on the map right now.
You know, I think he wanted that cross to go off stage rather than the Holy Water. Got to see if he can keep the Wii Fit there. Like you're saying, those axes are going to be very good against the Wii Fit. That could be a stock, but Balance is able to DI out.
Yeah, man, he got caught with the inside of that fire, so he wasn't really super stuck in there.
Hey, now, dash attack, break range.
Decent trade right there, too, both of our competitors. However, the up B, almost enough to finish off the top, man. Got to watch your DI on that after a while.
Yeah, you got to be so careful about that soccer ball, too. Good avoidance there.
Yeah, it was good on this time. Okay, the avoidance is good looking for him. Xeno, the F tilt, not going to be enough yet, but he's going to go off the ledge.
Down smash, not quite going to do it. He can continue to put on pressure with these projectiles. Balance barely going to fade out of range of that axe. You can see that Xeno is absolutely swinging just for that one stock.
I need to get at least one, and it will not happen across the stage.
Wow.
The Sun Citation with the deep breathe completed 3 stocks. Not a single stock loss for UTD right here.
I have never seen that before. Balance with a pop-off. My goodness, did he put on a clinic.
Yeah, man, you get to walk away very triumphant on that one. Not a single stock loss. You left like, I mean,
he's grinning so big right now. He's walking in front of the stage. He's had the goofiest grin. Go back to the team. See, I'm almost concerned for UTD. These guys are going to be cold as hell going into the finals.
Yeah, man.
None of them played.
So if he ends up being the starter again, if he ends up being the starter again and then somehow take 30 stocks, it's like, all right, yeah.
That would, I mean, literally, there's no point in having a crew battle anymore. We have seen the greatest performance we'll ever see.
Man, that was actually, I was not expecting it to go down like that. A straight up slaughter from a Wii Fit at that, Now, this
you gotta be excited as anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, like, this character's a lot better in this game, but at the same time, though, I still feel like people kind of sleep on Wii Fit. But, Balance definitely showed up today, and we'll be showing up probably in singles as well.
Yeah, Balance, I don't think he was part of the 16 that got floated into round 2 pools, but, I mean, definitely entered, definitely going to be doing some work in singles, man. I mean, like I said, he's been making some waves especially in this game. He's taking some steps up.
Yeah, that was a really smart idea for him to go for the Sun Citation right at the end too. Like he had just enough. You fall faster when you're in deep breathe, so sometimes it kind of messes up your timing. Going like, oh, I'm gonna jump here and go for this. So he had just enough height to go through the stage with like half of it and just kind of ride along the round. So that was good stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here, guys, and we'll be back.